If you are a mom, you are a mother, and you ever felt lost as a person, probably you felt you knew yourself before you became a mom, before you started having children, but now you just feel lost as a mom. You just feel unseen. You feel you're doing a lot, but no one is seeing you. No one is acknowledging what you're doing. No one appreciates what you're doing. And over time, you start to feel unsure of yourself as a mom. As a mother, you start to double guess yourself. You start to ask yourself, oh my God, am I doing the right thing? Am I moving the right way? Now I have a beautiful gift, a resource, which is a guide called the Unapologetic Mom's Guide. Now, this guide is going to teach you as a mom how to step out in confidence, how to step away from that place where you're no longer feeling unseen, how to step away from that place where you're no longer feeling unsure of yourself. Now, motherhood is a beautiful thing. Yes, it is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful gift from God. But sometimes as moms, we get overwhelmed. We get overwhelmed with a lot of things happening around us. You get overwhelmed with a lot of responsibilities, endless to-do lists, so many things. And over time, the weight starts to tell on us. Over time, you do a lot of things for everyone, but you just neglect yourself. It seems like you're helping everyone to grow, you're helping everyone to become, but you are not becoming, you're not growing as a mom. It seems like everyone knows you from the outside, but you don't know yourself, because you find yourself in this position where you're shrinking. You find yourself in this position where you're not growing, you're not becoming better, a better version of yourself. So how can you know you are shrinking as a mom? We've been talking about shrinking. So one of the reasons, or some of the reasons, or the signs you can see for you to say you are shrinking as a mom. Number one, when you constantly ignore your needs. You know, these are your needs. You need these needs. These are the things you need, but you constantly ignore the needs. And over time, you get to fulfill the needs of every other person. You want to be this for this person. You want to be that. You want to be everything good for every other person, but you neglect your needs. You don't feel like you're not worthy. It's a sign you are shrinking as a mom. Also, when you silence your opinions, you have beautiful suggestions, beautiful opinions, but you constantly silence your voice. You constantly keep quiet. You constantly don't want to talk. You don't want to express yourself, probably because of what people are going to say. You don't want to make mistakes. You're just at the back. You push other people to go to the front, but you always find yourself at the back. It's a sign you are shrinking as a mom. Also, when you constantly doubt yourself, when you don't believe in yourself, you double guess yourself a lot. Now you just feel, oh, there are so many things you can't do. Even when you want to start something, this fear just creeps in and tells you you can't do it. It's a sign you are shrinking. Another sign you're shrinking is when you're constantly pleasing people, saying yes to everyone, even when it's at your own detriment. Saying yes to everyone, even when it does not suit you, it doesn't favor you, but you constantly say yes to everyone. It's a sign you were shrinking as a mom. Another sign is when you feel like you're losing your confidence, when you feel like you're losing your joy, when you feel like you're losing you feel like you're not growing, you're not becoming. You're raising your children, but you're not also raising yourself in that process. It's a sign you are shrinking. And that is why I've written this guide called the Unapologetic Mom's Guide. This guide is completely free. And what you're going to gain from this guide is that you're going to learn as a mom how to step away from that place where you're shrinking. You're going to learn to stop to shrink, and you're going to learn how to begin to step in confidence, because we all need to be confident. Remember, when you're confident, it is very easy for your children to see and want to follow that same light. This guide is going to help you to start to live fully, without feeling guilty, without feeling apology or trying to apologize for who you are, apologize for your space, apologize for your need. This guide is all you need. So I'm going to encourage you as a mom, do not delay. Get a copy of this guide. It is completely free. All you need to do is to download this guide, read it, and start to become that confident mother, that confident mom that God has called you to be. The truth is that you deserve to be confident. You deserve something more. The world, your children, everyone is waiting for you to take up your space, to shine your light the same way God has told us to shine your light. So the question, or it's now left on you, are you going to shine your light? Are you going to work on yourself? Are you going to grow? Are you going to become? It is okay to understand or realize you're shrinking, but it is not okay to remain there. So I encourage you to get a copy of this guide now. I'm going to drop the link, download it, and start to walk your journey of becoming a better version of yourself. It is completely free. Just get it and start your journey. Thank you very much for today. My name is Chioma Odikulu. Do have a great day, and remember to get a copy of this free guide. Do have a great day until I come your way next time. Bye.